Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about Gatsby, how I'm going to add a feature in my Gatsby blog, and we'll see how it goes. So I have a personal blog built on Gatsby, and to start it we need to do run VS Code and start the dev server. So this is my Gatsby project. I've been working on it for some time, so it's gone up in size, and let's see how the UI looks currently and what feature I'm going to implement here. Okay, so this is how my blog looks currently. I know that I have in mind, like, there are a few issues. The images are not of the same size, but this is not what I'm going to work on in this video. But so if I open any blog and I have the latest post here, that's fine. But ideally what I want is to have a search bar where, I don't know, probably I can get a list of blogs, so that see, here only about 10 or so posts are going to show. But what if I want to search a particular post which is uh, older, and then I won't be able to search from here. So let's just solve that issue. And okay, let's just show you first how this blog works. So recently I just added this feature. When I hover, I'm going to get this nice pop-up, and when I click on another post, so it opens up. Everything's fine actually, like it works pretty well. It's very fast, and yes, so let's keep adding more features, and I have plans of adding more more sections in this white space, because since it's desktop, it already has a lot of a lot of real estate, and we can use it. And it looks great in mobile as well. So if I do inspect and I do a mobile, and it looks awesome. So I know that I need to center this, but there was some issue previously with the styling, so I couldn't center it, but this will be done. So this looks awesome here on mobile as well, and everything goes down here. And I'm using discuss for the chat, and discuss is free, so that's nice. So yeah, let's try to add this feature. So how I'm planning to add the feature is, in Gatsby we don't have access, we don't okay, so Gatsby is a static site generator, so the output is a static website, obviously. And I hope I am recording. Yes. Okay, so Gatsby is outputs a static website. And now if I want to uh, like to get the all my post, it has to be somewhere on my client itself. By client I mean JavaScript itself. The reason is, okay, I can have it to a server, but then it's going to be complicated. I need to host my own server for this, and we can do that, but for simplicity's sake, let's just have the list of all the posts in Gatsby itself, like somewhere store it and then use it. So let's see. So my plan of action is, we have a file here, Gatsby node, I believe. This file, probably this file. So here I okay, so I had created the list of the 10 recent posts somewhere here. Yeah, new post list. So if you see this, so it only gets the latest 10 posts, but I now need a list of all the posts, so that I can run search on that. Okay, so okay, so new post is equal to result, and result is, I think, all the post is getting pushed here. That's probably what is going on. That's probably what is happening. Okay, so result probably has all the post, and now let's create another variable. Oops. Yeah, that's this happens. So const all. Instead of this, let's just make res as. Let's see how many users are here. Now let me do an absolute search, and only 3 places. One res, two res. Okay, 3 places. So let's replace this. Instead of res, let's do. Okay, let's just print first what res is giving us. Console.log res, and if I do yarn dev now, this won't work because when you're making changes to Gatsby node, we need to restart our server or not. Okay, we don't apparently. Okay, so res is giving me all the posts probably. Let me do dot length to check that. It takes some time, but Gatsby is pretty fast. Yep, there are 17, and I think I have more than 17. Let's see how many I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, okay, I have 17. That's fine. So I have 17, and rest is indeed all the post. So let's replace the variable res with the variable all post. So res with all post. Fine. So I have all the posts now, and okay, let us find out where we need this. We will need this search functionality for now in the post page, but later probably in the index as well. So this is the index which I'm talking about, and this is the post page. So I have the search functionality here. Not a latest post. Let's say we make this here, search for a post as a and the section here, and implement it there. Yes, let's do that. Actually, that will be better. Okay, so we need to pass all the post to this is the one, create page. Let's pass all the post here in the context. Let's pass all post. Okay, so template now has all the post, and let's do all post here. Okay, now we have an aside section. So aside block is the aside block which you've seen right now, the latest post. So we need a similar aside block. Okay, so as you can see, it is a reusable component, and I have already done that, so it's going to be useful. So aside block will need a header section. So the header we need the search post, okay, and inside this we can put in anything. So let me see. So I'm going to use Semantic UI here because it gives us a lot of components out of the box, and like, why make our own component when we can just use something, at least for small projects like this. So let's find input here. So we already have an input, and this is a nice one, input with focus. I don't need loading because everything is in client side, so it's going to load pretty fast. No need for error. Icon, yes, this I would need icon. I will need this icon, and let's see what else interesting. Some of them are really interesting. I'll be honest with you, I did not check this prior to making this video. Okay, so probably I like the search one, which is this one, the simple one. So it is what it is: input, and input text is equal to placeholder search. And okay, I am now wondering, like, okay, this is an ad of Red Hat here. So I'm now wondering where they're getting a search icon from. Probably from CSS, but I did not install Semantic UI's CSS because it was messing up with my other CSS. So I'm using Tailwind CSS in this project, and if I so I will show you. So in the get started section, there is this one, theme. Choose a theme and deliver method that suits your needs. So here they asked us to install Semantic UI CSS and import it, but I did not do that because it was creating issues. I'll just show you what the issue was. Let me just check if this is in my package JSON, and it is not. Okay, I think I removed it. Okay, let's just add it again. And let's import this in this file. So instead of import, it has to be require. It's fine. And does it restart automatically? It says it's okay, it's success, and the UI should change. Yep, as you can see, the UI did change. Like everything became a bit smaller, and it's messed up actually. So I don't want this to happen. That's why I am not going to add this. I'll just leave it in the package JSON because anyways it is going to generate a static site and it's not going to get bundled. I'll remove it later. So I can't use the styling of Semantic UI's input, but let's try to see if this works anyways. So in this aside block, let's remove this aside block. Let's try to import something. So input from Semantic UI React, fix it. Fine. Now let's try to see if this works. And it, oh shit, the styles are completely messed up. This is one problem which I was seeing with Semantic UI. Styles don't really appear properly without the CSS, and I have to put in my own styles. But let me see. I also have Material UI installed, I think. Material UI code, fine. So let's try it for Material UI. And I need input. Do I have input? What? Okay. Yeah, this is the one. Let's try to import this and see what happens. Okay, I have to remove this and finish the crops. This is some demo, right? Yeah, this is a demo text fields. Let's just see what it looks like currently. So I think it's still messed up. Damn. Okay. Input type equal text. Oh shit. I did input now. Damn. What happened? That's fine. Indentation doesn't matter. Okay. So this definitely worked, but let's try the other one. From Semantic UI itself, let's see if this worked. It doesn't, right? Oh no, it was small input itself. What? Why is it small input? Oh, okay. It's so weird, man. So this was the thing. I copied the wrong thing, I think. So input icon equal to search placeholder equal to fine. Let's see. What happened? Is it working? Not working? It's not working, I believe. Okay, but let me see by adding this. Is it working now? And it is working. So the CSS file is needed, but it's going to mess up with my other things, so I can't use this. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I need to change it. Let's use Google's one itself and see. Let's see if I have a search here. Search field. I have a search here, but I want the icon also. Component text field is composed of smaller components form control input. Okay. Last pass. Okay, so they have an option of putting in stuff here. There are multiple ways to display icon with a text input. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Okay, so I import the input, and then what it's saying is input. Okay, there's some with the adornment. Okay, where the fuck is the UI of this? Okay, with the start adornment. Okay, and this goes out. Okay, I don't need the label. Then I need the input. Interesting. How does it work? Okay, the text. What's the difference between input and text field? I feel they can be used interchange. I feel we can use both. So let's try the input first. And here let's add this input. And I don't want the ID, so move the ID. And let's fix the indentation. Oh, damn. Position equal to end and account circle. Let's find this. The import material UI slash icon. Do I have the icons? What do I have in packages? Material UI core I have. No, material UI icons I don't have. Damn it. Can I import it like this? Let's copy this and try to use it in our project. I think it's installed properly itself, so let's see. Oh, what's breaking? Input adornment. Fine. Let's find this input adornment. Let's put some space here just because like this is still being tested. And okay, so this definitely is working. I want the full text box, like not just the bottom one but entire, like something like this, not even like this, but yeah, like this, the last one. Let me just check the last one, what they have done here. Okay, so it's outlined input. Outlined input. Let's see. Damn it. Outline input. Let's copy this. Okay, so I have outlined input and just to replace my input with outline input. Okay, everything seems to be fine now. Yeah, outline input is what I needed, but I want not start adornment, but do I have an end one as well? Yeah, fine, I have one. Okay, so it's good now. So here I want this to be having a search icon instead of a account circle. So icons, what do I have? Okay, so let's try to find this material UI icons. Search. I have search. What is it? Okay, input search icon. Fine. So instead of account circle, I need search, and I'll just replace this with this here, and we should be fine. Oh god, fine. So this is fine, it works and I like it. Okay, now let's restart this because seems to me that it's not picking up my changes and I have to manually hit refresh, so that's kind of boring. Is the recording going on? Yep, recording is fine. Okay, let's see. Once this is done, we can hit refresh and everything should be fine. And I want to make this full width, so I will use tailwind for this, with w/furl, I think. w dash full. Let me check here. This is the full width one. Full width one. Yeah. So let's just add this. So I think we have an option to just add a class name w dash full. Nope. Oh, it worked. See. Okay, fine. Let's now just save whatever we have done, because this needs to be fixed, otherwise it's going to be very annoying to manually figure out what these props are. Okay, so let's add a commit message to search post UI done. It may break. It didn't. Fine, that's fine. I think I need to close my VS Code and start again, because and my battery is dying, so I think I need to grab my charger soon. Okay, so yeah, on our UI we got this. So when someone types anything here, we need to search for the posts. Okay, probably I think we should use something like drop down. Do we have a drop down? I need a drop down actually, so let me just find material UI drop down menu. Okay, not a menu, but just a drop down. Select. Yeah, select should also work. Select with a search. Not a select, but let's check. Drop down with search. Autocomplete. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I want. Autocomplete component. Okay. So I didn't need the search actually. I need the autocomplete component. Okay. My bad. So I have all this data, and how do I? Okay, I have this data, top 100 films, and okay, options is going in here. The option label, option title, fine. Style, fine. Render input, params, text field, what? Why is the params here? I don't know, but I'm going to use this here. So let's do this. What up? No, okay, and to install lab also. Fine. So I need autocomplete. This is the format, so let's just copy paste this one, and then let's figure out how we can modify this. So it says in the render input I need to pass in the text field, so I'm going to pass in my outline input here. So instead of text field, I'm going to give this, and I wish the indentation would be automatic, but for some reason it's not being. so this should work. Yeah, so this is not found, so it's not working. So let's give empty for now. Let's refresh, and yes, but nothing is showing up here. Interesting. So let's do something. Let's copy two of them just in case and see what happens. Okay, why is this not clickable now? Okay, so they have used a text field here. Oh, params, na, let's add the params here as well then. And does it work? I think it does. Okay, so the title was the shop. Okay, let's try to write this. Okay, it doesn't open up. Now let's sort of understand why it doesn't open up. Is this my CSS issue, or I'm missing something? Okay, it's probably something I'm missing, otherwise it should have come up. It's not coming up here. Okay, what am I missing? Let's see. I don't need an ID here. I have two options. Options label, I have style, width. I don't need this. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. Should have come up. Damn, what's the issue? Okay, so I'm going to pause the video right now, try to figure out the issue, and then I'm going to resume, because otherwise we're going to waste a lot of time to and fro in this. Okay, so see you in a bit.